Camille. Thank you, thank you. Hello, villagers. Hello. I am Jeanne Engel from Madison, Wisconsin. Hey, we got some Wisconsinites or Madisonians? Kenosha, excellent.
Beaver Dam,
Madison. Hello,
Richfield.
Wisconsin.
Richfield?
Great to see you here. We are so glad to be back here in the villages. We, meaning my guy Rick, who's over there recording this. It'll be on YouTube later tonight, so you can enjoy it one more time. We've been together for 12 happy years, 18 total. And
That's an exaggeration.
in the villages for 2 months. It was the longest time that we had spent under the same roof, because not only do we not live together, we live in different towns, between 62 and 70 miles apart, depending on the road or the route that you take. I'm going to see if I can move this out of here. I need more space to move around. Okay, this is much better, and then he'll get me on the iPhone. Rick and I, it's a test. Again, 2 months last year was a test. Now it's an even longer test because we're here for 4 months. And we figure by the end of April, we could be fine and both of us come out alive, or one of us come out with an orange jumpsuit and the other one in a body bag.
That's what I predicted.
I predict that.
I did that 2
We
years
are
ago.
so glad to be in the warmth of Florida rather than the
I didn't know
frozen
which would be
tundra
which.
of Wisconsin. However, with El Nino this year, it's more like the land of sky blue waters. We were hoping for a white Christmas, but really what we got was singing in the rain. It really was kind of a miserable time. We did have snow right before Thanksgiving, and then again we got some right before we left on Monday of this week. So please, I understand that it's been unceasingly warm here in the villages for the last couple of weeks, and now that the temperatures have gotten a little bit lower, please do not blame us snowbirders for bringing the cold. It's not our fault. We want it to be warm just as much as you want it to be warm. Although I think Rick still thinks that it's cold here.
What?
And you
When?
wouldn't believe the winter clothes that he brought along. Jackets, vests, long pants, long shirts, all that kind
I didn't bring
all
any
that
gloves.
sort of the wardrobe. In fact, the other day when he went into play Sheepshead with a bunch of people from Wisconsin, and you people from Wisconsin will know that card game, one of the guys said to him, "What are you, dressed to blow snow after you're done playing cards?" So he's finally, though he understands now that it's not going to be that cold here in the villages. And we're really looking forward to all of the activities that we can get involved with here in the villages. As Camille said, it is the bubble that we are living in, and we love it. We are looking forward to meeting our old friends that we made when we were here in the villages last year, and getting together with them playing pétanque, if we can remember how to play it, because we haven't played it since last March when we left. One of the things that Rick did last year when he was here was tried out for the softball team. Now, you don't really try out, you actually get evaluated. And he hadn't played in a while, and he really didn't do that badly when it came to grounding or fielding ground balls and throwing and batting. He really wasn't the worst in his evaluation group. In fact, an 86-year-old who had just had 2 knee replacements was the worst in the group. So this year, he's thinking maybe what he'll do is go out for umpiring softball, because you don't have to worry about fielding and running and all that sort of thing. Me, I kind of like to sing. I've tried karaoke. I'm not that good, but maybe we'll give it a shot again. I discovered a group last year where you can sing just for the fun of it in a room at one of the rec centers, and there's no pressure, no judgment, whether you're good or bad or not. And I guess my love of music came out when I was in a Kiwanis club. How many of you belong to a service club? Kiwanis or Rotary or something like that?
Ooh.
Or have been? I see two hands in the audience. For those of you who aren't familiar with service clubs, it seems like we always have to sing for our supper before we actually get our lunch. So there's always some sort of song. Maybe it's a patriotic song, maybe it's a song that people know. Well, for a couple of years, I was in charge of the music for my Kiwanis club. So I decided that I would like to put new lyrics to old songs or songs that were familiar for people. So I'd like to share one with you that I did for National Punctuation Day, which is celebrated on September 24th. So come September 24th, be sure that you mind your commas and colons because it's going to be important celebrating National Punctuation Day. And this goes to the tune of She'll Be Coming Round the Mountain. We have all used punctuation when we wrote. We have all used punctuation when we wrote. We have all used punctuation in most every situation. We have all used punctuation when we wrote. We've used commas, colons, question marks, and quotes. We've used commas, colons, question marks, and quotes when we separate our series or delineate our queries. We have all used punctuation when we wrote. But of all the punctuation that we note, it's the period that's our preference, it's the dot that ends a sentence. It's one humble little mark that gets our vote. Everybody, we have all used punctuation when we wrote. We have all used punctuation when we wrote. We have all used punctuation in most every situation. We have all used punctuation when we wrote. Good job! Thank you!
Hey! One more time.